All right, I got some new tests and some new battles with paint, and I think I came out victorious at the end. Let's get straight to it. I started out with my wet sanding at 600 grit, and I made my way all the way up to 12,000 grit. Hey, this is a Mopar. Y'all know it's serious business when I build Mopars over here. The wet sanding job turned out outstanding. Great way to start this paint job. Now I'm using my trusty Rust-Oleum flat black primer. You can never go wrong with this stuff. And our paints are Fork Art, Metallic Silver, Create Text, Pearl Blue. And to customize this paint job just a little bit, I'm going to be adding a few drops of black paint in there. This black paint is going to do wonders for this Pearl Blue. Can't wait to show you. Now this is my reference card, but my blue is going to be a tad bit darker by a couple shades. Let's get this metallic silver on here. And speaking of acrylic paint, all three of these paints are acrylic. Shouts out to Bruce's Eclectic-World. He gave me an outstanding formula for mixing acrylic paint. It makes this acrylic paint lay flat. And I mean flat as a rock, smooth as butter. You can't miss with his formula. Now you're going to have to head over to Bruce's Eclectic-World to get that formula. And the reason being because I'm missing a few items in the formula. And I don't want to give it to you and you don't get the results that you need. Now this is me testing out the Duplicolor 1K Clear Mr. Color Leveling Thinner. I went 50-50, 50%. 1K Clear, and 50% Mr. Color Leveling Thinner. Now using Bruce's formula, that paint really laid on smooth as butter. But the clear coat, I had some orange peel, and I came to the conclusion it's not the leveling thinner's fault. I'll let you know what it is here in a minute. Now let that clear coat sit up for 5 days so it can dry completely, so I'll be able to wet sand it. I got a total of 4 coats of the clear coat on here. Now this is 3000 grit, very simple. Started my wet sanding, and guess what? It went right through. Unheard of. I've never had 4 coats of the clear coat and I end up going through it. And I'm talking about not even at the edges. So I had to do everything all over again. But I figured out what it was. There has to be some aerosol solvents in that rattle can that just don't agree with that leveling thinner. Simple as that. Because this time when I resprayed it with the clear coat, I went back to my old formula. And everything turned out fantastic. And this time I gotta go with the big 4. Got to. Scratch remover, ultimate compound, polishing compound, and carnauba wax, all by Meguiar's. And I tell you this much, I'm not going to give up on that leveling thinner. It's just that I have to use it with paint that's specifically for airbrush. Simple as that. And after I applied my big 4, these are the results. If you hung in there with me to the end, I had to give you a quick mock-up. Look at the difference between the regular paint and my custom paint job on that Pearl Blue. Very happy with it.